Hey, look, check it out. What's up, YouTube? Check it out. For the millionth time, Nip was assassinated by his own peoples. His own peoples meaning his homeboys, people he grew up with, people he was surrounded with every day. You know what I'm saying? Nip was set up from within by his so-called motherfucking homeboys. Scandalous homeboys at that. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Don't ever think that black people aren't capable and intelligent enough to set up the next black person by assassination. You know what I'm saying? Black people been setting up black people for many years. This is nothing new, you know, especially when money is involved, jealousy is involved. You know, that's black people tear each other down daily. So never think once that black people couldn't orchestrate and carry out a successful hit. You know what I'm saying? Which they did to Nipsey. Now, the people who did it, you dig what I'm saying, is right in front of the world's eyes. They in front of our eyes every day. You know what I'm saying? The killers was at the funeral. You know what I'm saying? That's how black people get down. Not only black people, other races too, but believe me, motherfuckers will kill you. Then they'll go to the funeral. They'll hug your mama. They'll hug your daddy. They'll hug your kids. They'll fake cry and they'll do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the damage is already done. That's a cold-hearted, dirty, scandalous, rotten type of motherfucker right there. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And that's what it is. Now check it out. Let's break it down. First, we're gonna start with the Hoover girl. You know what I'm saying? The alleged getaway driver. Okay. This was to throw everybody off. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know that Hoover and 60s been beefing for many motherfucking years. You know what I'm saying? And it would be easy for everyone to just write it off as a Hoover 60 beef. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. Homegirl was from Hoover, you know what I'm saying? So that's what happened. They got into it with Nipsey and they did this and they did that, and that'll you know, it's a smoke screen that'll take the heat off of the real killers. But you know, motherfuckers that know, you know what I'm saying? We ain't going for that one. Nah, hell no, not that one. You know what I'm saying? And then check it out. She gets off a first-degree murder. You know what I'm saying? If you commit a crime with somebody, that means you're an accessory. You know what I'm saying? Accessory to the fact. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ever got off. Ain't nobody ever went with somebody, killed the motherfucker, and they know that you was with them and you didn't get arrested, you didn't get charged or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? The reason she didn't get charged because that motherfucking story was a smoke screen. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck they just went and got a picture off of Facebook. That's what they did. I know they did this. I know for a fact they did this. They went, got the picture off of Facebook, you know what I'm saying? And then went to putting that shit out there on Facebook and Instagram. Oh, this is the getaway driver. This the bitch that was with Wooty Woo that was with old boy that killed Nip. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck would anybody know that? You know what I'm saying? If you knew this, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. How would you even fucking know that? You know what I'm saying? Unless you was with her or with the killer. You know what I'm saying? I ain't buying that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that ever happened. Any motherfucking way. Let's go to Eric Holder. They said he was a snitch, right? Okay. So, I don't know if he was a snitch or not. This is what they say. Say he was from 60s. His homies say he was a snitch. I don't even know who put that out there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But anyway, they say he was a snitch. Okay, so check it out. If he was a snitch, he was the one that was going to have to take the fall anyway. You know what I'm saying? Now, there's two things with Eric Holder that could have took place. You know what I'm saying? One, he was approached by high-ranking, reputable Rolling 60 Crip members who lied to him and persuaded him to shoot Nipsey and told him his name would be clean. You won't have no smut on it, no dirt on your name if you go and handle that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas will do that. Niggas will tell you some old bogus bullshit, fraud ass type of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, number two, he could have been forced by the 60s. You know what I'm saying? Them same reputable motherfuckers threatening with harm, threatening to harm his family, you know what I'm saying? And told him, if you didn't do this, you know what I'm saying? If you don't go do that, we gonna do this to you and all that. But look, check it out though. You know what I'm saying? If it's true or not, either way it went down, you know what I'm saying? Eric Holder was manipulated and deceived. He was manipulated and deceived by motherfuckers who reputables from 60s, you know what I'm saying? And they was gonna murder him anyway, you know what I'm saying? You a rat, you a snitch, you a known snitch or whatever. So we gonna get you anyway. But first, we gonna have you do our dirty work. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. We gonna get this nigga right here, that's a snitch. We gonna have him go do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? And after he do that, we gonna get rid of his ass. We'll kill two birds with one stone. That way, don't shit lead back to us. You know what I'm saying? But it really didn't work out that way. You know what I'm saying? He turned himself in, which was probably the best thing for him to do anyway. You know what I'm saying? So, that shit was some faulty motherfucking shit right there anyway. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we can't tell who's on the motherfucking camera because it's blurry and it's only one fucking angle. And then it's only one camera. You know what I'm saying? Which brings me to Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? Cowboy had control of the cameras. You know what I'm saying? He had control of the cameras at the Marathon store and the entire building because Nipsey owned it. Nipsey owned the whole motherfucking building, and they had cameras inside the Marathon store and outside the Marathon store. And they had cameras on the side of the buildings. And they had cameras in the other stores and everything. You see what I'm saying? The cameras are a big piece of this puzzle. They're a big piece to this motherfucking puzzle. And if we was to see every motherfucking camera angle, we would know. We would fucking know what went on and all that shit. And then I want to bring something else to everybody's attention. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talking about how calm everybody are. You know, how calm everybody was and everything. And I'm going to just break it down to you and let you know, okay? Everybody is calm because everybody has been through this before. You see what I'm saying? Growing up in LA, you see murders every day. So you become desensitized by it. The average gang member has killed and witnessed death in LA on a regular basis. You see what I'm saying? And they done participated in some shady, scandalous ass shit by setting up their own motherfucking homeboys and setting up other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers got dirt on each other's, and motherfuckers they holding secrets. Cause motherfuckers know, like, yeah, I know who killed this person or that person. I know who set the homie up and did this and did that. And motherfuckers, you know, you become desensitized to shit like that when you done grew up from a young little boy all the way up. You now in your late 20s, early 30s, late 30s, 40s or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't even mean nothing to you no more. Death is nothing. So it's like, okay, somebody got killed. You calm. That's nothing. You know, that's like how the helicopter fly every motherfucking day and night in LA. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit because it's been going on for years. The same thing with murder. So it's like when the shit happened to Nip, it's like, shit, they not gonna be out of motherfucking character. You know, they was out of character a little bit, but they wasn't out of character to where they was like panicking, like, damn, he dead. He got killed. You know what I'm saying? That it was a setup. They, you know, motherfuckers, niggas do this shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Dirty, scandalous motherfuckers. That shit ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they was calm. You know what I'm saying? So don't think that, you know, motherfuckers don't know nothing, but they know. Now, let's holler about old boy, you know what I'm saying, Kerry Latham, aka Cousin Kerry. You know what I'm saying? He was the one who got shot, you know what I'm saying, with Nipsey, everything, the big one that fell down and all that. The one they took from the halfway house, locked him up, he got out, whatever. But this guy knows about, you know what I'm saying, he knows a lot because he was shot lying next to Nipsey, and he could tell us if dude was actually talking to Nipsey at the time he was shooting him. He could actually tell us if Nipsey was responding and saying something back. You know what I'm saying? You know, he conversated with Nipsey before being shot. You know what I'm saying? Him, his nephew, and another dude that ran off with his nephew. You know what I'm saying? I wonder who the hell that is anyway. You know what I'm saying? He knows exactly if it was Eric Holder or not. You know, he knows. He could point the finger, like, I ain't talking about snitch, I'm just saying he could point the finger like, yeah, I definitely know if it was Eric Holder. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, it wasn't him. It wasn't homeboy, or it was dad, or whatever, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he knows, you know what I'm saying? Along with his nephew, Cowboy, and the other dude that ran off, like I said. You know what I'm saying? They had a whole convo before the shooting even took place. So I wonder what they was talking about before that shit took place. You know what I'm saying? You know, before shit happened, you got to be able to rock somebody to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And trick them. And that's what happened. You know, it was a lot of motherfucking trickery going on. And it's still going on. You know what I'm saying? Nipsey was cornered in. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't run. He was cornered in. You see what I'm saying? He had to face the shooter by force. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? He knew that it was going to go down, but he really didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So that was some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? And also, Cousin Kerry was given a large sum of money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to check into that. Real talk. Check into that and see what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Now let's talk about Blacc Sam. Blacc Sam knows that his homies was involved with his brother's death. That's why he don't trust nobody. Plus, Nip probably told him something before he went unconscious. You know what I'm saying? Blacc Sam rushed up to the store and everything, and he was with Nip, you know what I'm saying, before he went unconscious and was put on a stretcher into the ambulance. So ain't no telling what he probably told his brother, you know what I'm saying? I know he said a few things, you know, and Blacc Sam, you know, spoke on that at the funeral and everything, but he not gonna tell you everything what his bro told him. And, you know, I wouldn't either, you know what I'm saying? Shit. In this situation, blood is thicker than water, and you know, you can't trust a motherfucker at this point, you know what I'm saying? And notice how Blacc Sam is trying to gain control over Nip's estate, you know what I'm saying? That's because he know there's a lot of people after Nip's assets and money. You know what I'm saying? No telling what deals were made that the public doesn't even know about. All of Nip's business partners are suspect. Believe that. All of his business partners are suspect. When money is involved, believe me, murder is lurking around the corner. Jealousy is lurking around the corner. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? Especially as manager and Cowboy. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if anybody secretly took out a life insurance policy on Nip without his knowledge. I said, I wonder if anyone secretly took out a life insurance policy on Nip without his knowledge. You know, motherfuckers know how to do scams and all kind of shit in LA. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers can put shit together, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to the scams and fraud and shit, we don't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, you know, but you know, all the talk about peace and all that shit in LA, that shit fake. That shit a smoke screen, you know what I'm saying? All the marching and all that shit was fake. Straight smoke screen. All the gangs that been beefing with each other and don't like each other, they still beefing and don't like each other. Motherfuckers is getting killed left and right, you know what I'm saying? I know a few people that's been killed within this last couple of weeks. Real talk, reputables too. Motherfuckers ain't bullshitting. They still gangbanging and all that shit. And older dudes that's in their 40s and 50s and all that shit, of course, motherfuckers ain't hopping in cars and lurking in neighborhoods looking for motherfuckers and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? But it still ain't no peace. You got young motherfuckers that's doing what they do, and what I'm about to say is some real shit. And I'm gonna say it like this. In order for there to be peace between the gangs, you would have to eliminate damn near 75% of the motherfucking gang members in order for there to be peace. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? And without that happening, it ain't gonna ever be no motherfucking peace. It's always gonna be animosity amongst motherfuckers. This person don't like that person don't like this person. This gang don't like that gang, and it's gonna keep going on. And that shit was fake, straight smoke screen. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it wasn't no Illuminati involved. It wasn't about Dr. Sebi or nothing like that. Wasn't nothing about how Nip was getting down. This shit has to do with money and scandalous ass homeboys at the end of the day. Period. You know what I'm saying? And I just wanted to bring that to y'all's attention because that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? Share this shit too so people would know. You know what I'm saying? Peace out.